Welcome to the Dicken Prediction. Today is September 7th. It's the day before opener for the NFL. This is Dicken Prediction regarding the Foundry Football. First up on my list, this Big JW is at Plasma Art Killers. He's a newbie this year. I'm not even sure he's ever even watched football, this Plasma Art Killers guy. He is an addition to the Foundry Football League, and as far as I know, he did okay in the draft. I can't say yes or no, but boy, can he talk on the message board? Huh? He's all over the place. I see him catching 10 points. Big JW is favored by 10, and so I'm going to go with the Big JW at that particular time. I'm sorry about that, Plasma Art Killers, but I don't know you. I got no history with you. Another team with no history is Team Mulligans. You know, he looks like he drafted an awesome team, but once again, a friend of mine told me one time, you know what? It's fantasy. You got to roll the dice. So, Pimps is his opponent. Mulligans are at Pimps. Parking Lot Pimps took 4th place last year in the Foundry Football League. I have no history with the Mulligans to report. However, ESPN has Felix Jones slated to get more points than Chris Johnson. Can you actually believe that? I can't believe that. Felix Jones get more points than Chris Johnson? Even with the holdout, I think Chris Johnson is going to get more points. That's got to be wrong or something. But however, Pimps has quite a bit of more problems. Apparently he drafted Peyton Manning, who doesn't be appearing to play. He has this neck surgery, and I don't know if anybody heard, but Howie Long said to put him out, dropped him to one knee, whatever. And also drafted Garrard. So he has no quarterback. Anyway, until some changes happen with Parking Lot Pimps' quarterback situation, I'm going to have to go with Team Mulligans winning this one hands down. However, the quarterback situation. Remember, I got Jason Campbell on my team. Parking Lot Pimps, give me a call. Moving on. SMB at Hulk. This is a nail biter here. We got 1.7 points favored for SMB. Hulkamaniacs happened to be our last year's champion. He won the Super Bowl. SMB came in 8th place. However, Adrian Peterson and Steven Jackson on the same team at running back. Look out for these guys. I think they're going to go off. Peyton Hillis and D'Angelo Williams is on the opposition with Hulkamaniacs. I don't see that much as a competition. AP, Steven Jackson. Are you kidding me? Against Peyton Hillis and D'Angelo Williams? You know, what do I know? I came in like 9th or something last year. I don't know. But again, this is my opinion. And those guys, Adrian Peterson and Steven Jackson, I think are much better running backs than Peyton Hillis and D'Angelo Williams. But last year, this matchup went down to about 29 points separated them. However, I see SMB to upset the champs this year, beating them by at least 6 points. Next on the agenda here is LA Firebrick at Claysburg Brickbats. It's the Battle of the Bricks. Last year's opener with these two teams ended up in a 96-89 point game with the Claysburg Brickbats winning, taking his first win in the first game of the season against Firebrick. However, this year I see it just the opposite. Firebrick is going to win pretty much with the same point scenario. 96-89 on the Firebrick's winning this one. Because I think the Saints will probably fall behind and they're going to have to throw it to Firebrick. You know, what's the difference? They're all Saints on the Firebrick. And I think he's going to win it by doing that. Alright, so that brings me to EEV, East End Vandals, against the number 2 team in the league last year, Team GMC. Took 2nd place, barely losing to Hulk. However, these two teams met last year in their first game, their first opener, and it went down 77-69, which is quite the close game there. That's like 4 points or something, 8 points. my personal opinion, again, is that EEV has taken Michael Vick, and he's a dog killer. I don't understand why he's even in there, but I own 12 dogs, and I have quite the problem with that. Therefore, in my opinion, he's not winning any friends over here, Mr. Vick. However, he is in a league, and he is supposed to be this freaking, whatever. I don't see him even making the whole season. I think he's going to get finished by six games, maybe might make it to the middle. I don't know. Somebody else is going to have to play for him because he's going to be abused. But on the other hand, this team GMC happens to have this guy Matthews. Matthews, I like the pick. I don't think he's killed any dogs either. So my vote is going for EEV to win this game, only by 5 points. I think it's going to be very close in a dog-eat-dog game. And last but not least, we got all Voltage taking on the Cristobal Tigers. I'm saying this: if I can't beat this guy, I shouldn't probably be doing this anymore. But this guy here, gave us up for fishing, and auto drafted his whole team. So if I can't beat the auto draft, I got to play this guy 3 times this year. Let me tell you something: this could be a problem for me if I can't beat this guy at least 2 out of 3 times. Anyways, that's it for this week's Dicken Prediction. You guys have a great time.